brings us to situations. Come on here. He said, because he said, you got to remember, he is the one that told Satan, why don't you try my servant Job?
Oh, Lord.
Boy.
God did that. Won't you try my servant Lasagna? She's an upright woman of God. Devil try her. Now understand it. I bind you, devil. Get back up off of me, God. That's why you see it ain't changed. You know that you've been binding and I've knocked your head off and ain't nothing changing. Because God said, because this is me here. Your binding can't stop me. Because this is me the one that's doing this. This is me that's trying to refine you.
Good God Almighty. Say nothing.
Because see, God is trying to let us know that I need you to grow. Say grow. You know how we say, I want to grow in God.
We say that.
I'm going to grow in God. And he said, I'm trying to get you to grow. Come on here.
You really want it.
Do you really want it? Is that what you really want? Because you said you want to grow. Turn your Bibles to Romans the 5th chapter. See, you're going to see. You're going to see what these trials do. Because see, God said, I'm going to show you. When you look at Romans 5, look at verse 3. He said, we can rejoice too when we run into problems and trials. For we know that they help us to develop endurance. Y'all see that?
Yes.
He said, see, that's why I see it's your choice whether or not you happy while you're going through.
All right.
It's your choice. He said, because that's the first word. He said, we can rejoice. See, we can rejoice means that he giving you a choice. You can mama, complain, holler, scream, or you can either rejoice because you're going through a trial or you're going through a situation. He said, when we run into these problems and trials, for we know that they help us to develop endurance. What is endurance? It's where God will give you perseverance, strength, that you able, that you know God gonna bring me through this thing here, that I'm gonna go through this hardship. He said, because see, I'm trying to develop you where you can endure. He said, because see, I'm trying to show you how to go through. We so used to, oh, get me out. He said, now I want to teach you how to endure some things. He said, because see, verse 4 say, in endurance, develop strength of character. He said, see, I'm looking at your character. You going to cuss folks out? You going to cuss folks out because you going through it? You going to roll your eyes because you don't feel like it? You going to tell, I'm going to tell you a piece of my mind. I'm going to just turn my head. I ain't studying you. Because see, now God said, because when you going through and you're going through the right way, he said, it's going to cause you to develop character. He said, because I'm looking at the way that you're going through. I'm looking at the way that you're rolling your eyes. I'm looking at the way that you're looking at other people. I'm looking at the way that you're looking at your brothers and your sisters.
That's right.
Are you saying ugly things with your mouth? Come on here. What you doing while you going through? You sitting up there acting an absolute fool, and he's saying you fail. You fell in the test. He said, I'm trying to develop character in you. I'm telling you that I got you in the midst of the fire. And while you in the fire, instead of you saying, oh, I'm from the road. You know how when you think about it, when you look at a river, you got to learn how to roll with the waves. Come on here. You got to roll with what you're going through. Come on here. The more they try to make me get an attitude, oh no, God, I'm going to praise you in this. I'm going to make myself, the Bible says you can command your flesh. Come on here. You got to say, I'm going to bless the Lord. I'm going to magnify the Lord. Why are you cussing me out? Come on here. I'm going to make my flesh obey God while I'm going through. Because I understand he the one got me here.
Yes.
See, he doing this, but he going to get you looking like him.
Lord help me, Jesus.
You determining your way out.
That's good.
You determining your way out.
Oh, boy.
We looking at it asking how long. He said, I'm waiting on you. He said, because I'm hearing all this ugly stuff coming out your mouth. I'm hearing all these negative thoughts coming out your mind. He said, that's why you still in the furnace. Because you still releasing this mess out of your mouth. He said, because I'm trying to teach you some character. Because see, that's one thing that we don't have in the church. A lot of people don't have character. I love you, God. I bless you, God, but you'll treat folks Furthermore, your loved one. Come on here. God said, I'm trying to show you you. He said, I'm trying to show you you while you going through. I'm trying to show you you while it's chaos.
Good God.
He said, because I need you to see the way I see. Come on here. He said, I'll take the foolish thing of the world to confine the wise. You mean to tell me God letting all hell break loose because he trying to get me to see what he see? Yeah.
Let me see God.
Ooh, that's what he doing. He trying to see, because you know how we say, God, I love you.
Yeah.
So he's saying, okay, I'm going to see. They ain't even picked up that Bible. You ain't even tried to worship me today. You ain't even got on your knees to pray to me today. How you love me?
Jesus.
You see how we so easy to we'll put his love down and say we love him, but then we'll stop doing what we're supposed to do, what we know to do.
Come on. Wow.
Come on here. Just because you going through don't stop him from being God. The Bible says angels go around calling him holy, holy, holy. Because you understand that he's God, that he's the one. Come on here. When you look up to the heavens, he's the one that created the heavens. When you look down, he's the one that created everything beneath the earth. So your situation, you think he didn't create it?
Jesus.
But we'll worship our situation.
Come on. The truth.
We'll magnify that thing.
Yeah.
We'll sit up there and act a fool and don't realize we worshiping. That's when it turned into idol worship. Because if everybody in the house mass of my